Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name's April McMahon, and I'm Vice President for Teaching, Learning and Students here at the University of Manchester. And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the wonderful surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for today's graduation ceremony. Of course, the most special welcome has to be for our graduands. You are about to graduate today, and we are delighted to celebrate your hard work and your magnificent achievements with you. During your time here, many of you will have met and lived with and adapted to challenges that have not been seen for more than a century with the recent pandemic. And that makes your achievements all the more remarkable. The skills and knowledge and experience you have developed during your time with us have given you a strong platform, not only to build your career and achieve your goals, but also, frankly, after that, to succeed in the face of absolutely any challenges that you might meet in the future. Just by getting to this stage, you have already absolutely smashed it, so well done you. We are also delighted, though, to welcome everyone on this side of the house, all of the friends and family members and supporters. Without you and your support and encouragement, many of our graduands today would not be in the position to have excelled to the extent that they have. You have been so important to their success, and you should be rightly proud of their achievements and celebrating those today, as are we up here on the stage. So a welcome to everyone up here who is joining me today, representatives of schools and faculties, and also all of my colleagues up here and all around behind the scenes who work in many, many different day jobs around the university, but who have come here today to make sure graduation is a really special day for all of you. Now, when today's graduands decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make your mark on the future, and that's both for yourselves and for the greater good of society and the environment. We were the first university in the UK to set social responsibility as one of our 3 core goals. That's alongside teaching and research. We've got social responsibility right up there. And that means we encourage all of our students to engage in genuinely transformative activities and opportunities, both in your studies and beyond, to help to make you stand out, consider your place in the world, and genuinely make a difference. And through the course of your studies and life at Manchester, you will therefore have gained the skills and the knowledge to become responsible leaders of tomorrow. And although you might be glad to have finished with exams and assessments for the time being, I do assure you that the planning and the research and the writing skills that you nurtured during your time here will be of real value in the world of work, or indeed in further study. And we shouldn't forget you will have made strong, supportive friendships and relationships here. And I hope you will sustain those, and they will sustain you for many years to come. You can be confident wherever you go next, wherever you choose to live and work and make that difference in the world, the value of your degree and your experience is recognised by employers all around the world. In fact, in the UK, we are the university that's most targeted by the top 100 employers. Manchester is one of the world's leading universities, after all. We're 6th in the UK and 28th globally in the QS World University Rankings. And perhaps we're most particularly proud of our well-established and recognised reputation for social responsibility. Earlier this year, our university ranked first in Europe in the Times Higher Education University Impact Rankings, and those particularly look at how universities perform in terms of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we're the only university in the world, actually, to have been right up there in the top 10 for social responsibility and social impact every year of those global rankings. It's a fantastic achievement, but it's most important because it shines a light on our core values and it recognizes what we can do together, delivering benefits for the good of society and transforming lives for the better. Now, during your studies, you have all, in very different ways, enriched the University of Manchester. The university will continue to change for the better because of you and because of the contributions that you've made. So while today we're celebrating your academic achievements and the end of this particular qualification for you, we're also honouring you and thanking you for those contributions, whether that's been part of running a society, contributing to and supporting your own community, or leadership or volunteering. We're really proud that for many students that's included taking part in Stellify, which is our programme that helps students develop the distinctive attributes of a University of Manchester graduate. That means that you are socially responsible, you're highly employable and resourceful. So achieving this qualification is a hugely important milestone, but it's the beginning. It's not the end of your association with the University of Manchester. You still have access to our world-beating libraries and our excellent careers service. Our Alumni Association will link you in with a community of more than 550,000 Manchester alumni, ridiculously big number, who are living and working in 190 plus countries all around the world. And as alumni, you become someone who can help future students in so many different ways, whether in future that's through providing work placements, experience, employment, or directly in the development of the university. Either way, you are crucial to our future. Now, coming back to today, and this is the only bit where I issue a couple of instructions. Please have a good time. I know it feels a bit formal sat out there, but we're celebrating. And graduation for friends and families and supporters is not really a spectator sport. So I'd really encourage you to get stuck in. You want to clap, clap. You want to whoop, whoop. You want to cheer, cheer. It's all good. Maybe not leap up in front of the person in front of you when they're taking that photo of their graduate. But apart from that, pretty much anything goes as long as it's clean and legal. Those who are graduating, I see the odd, slightly worried face in the front row, because you know you're up here first, don't you? But it's like this. We are all here to help you to get to where you need to get to. And we are going to roll like this. There will be no slipping, no tripping. You are going to glide up the stairs and effortlessly across the stage, and it's all going to be gorgeous. So that's my only bit of instruction for today. More to the point, have a marvelous day, both in here and out there when this is over. And I sincerely hope that today will not be your last contact with the university. But please remember that our doors will always be open to you. But before we get to the no slipping and no tripping bit, I have the even better job of introducing our commencement speaker. And our commencement speaker today is Raj Ruya. And he holds a law degree from the University of Manchester. So he was right there where you are sitting today. He qualified as a barrister. He's affiliated with the Middle Temple. And he furthered his expertise and experience with an MBA from the Manchester Business School and the Harvard Business School. Raj's career spans international tax roles at Arthur Andersen and Price Waterhouse, and those have led to his current position as Managing Director of Richard Haworth and Director of the Ruya Group, a second-generation family-owned textile company, which is the largest privately owned textile group in the UK. Raj's entrepreneurial spirit led to the founding of Rhode Island Coffee, an award-winning chain of coffee shops in the northwest of England. And beyond business, Raj actively engages in community initiatives, spearheading the Strategic Economic Partnership in Bolton, chairing esteemed theatres like the Royal Exchange and Home in Manchester, and founding the Manchester chapter of TIE for entrepreneurs. Raj is also on the board of Tate Enterprises. He's an honoured alumnus of our university, and I invite you to please join me giving a great big warm Manchester welcome to Raj Ruya. Thank you.
Today is a momentous milestone in your lives. Graduation Day sees the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. I want you to reflect on how far you've all come. No doubt you've had numerous sleepless nights and countless hours in the university libraries. So congratulations to you and your families, friends, and all of those who have helped you to make it to this stage. It's no mean achievement to graduate from here, and I can tell you from personal experience that the standard of teaching here is second to none. I was very lucky to be taught by Baroness Hale, the famous one with the spider brooch, and also the late, great Professor Harry Street. He had a knack of cold calling the least prepared student in the lecture theatre. Very often that was me, and that still sends shivers down my spine. My father left India in 1958. In fact, his first lodgings were just up the road. He came with the proverbial £10 in his pocket, and between him and his brothers, they built up a substantial textiles business in this great city. My brothers and I were actually the first in our whole family to study beyond O-levels and benefit from a university education in our family. In those days, universities were a much less diverse place. I can actually remember in Freshers' Week when a fellow student who'd come from Northern Ireland pointed out that I was actually the first Indian person that she'd ever met in her life. Times have moved on. Isn't it wonderful to see how more diverse audience is today? So, how much advice can a lapsed lawyer give you? Well, here are a couple of thoughts. You've made some great friends here during your time in Manchester. Don't neglect them. Don't neglect them going forward. I've been really lucky that I've maintained my friendships that I made here. And just to give you a flavour of what they went on to do, all Manchester Law graduates. One is now running his 5th generation family legal practice in Kent. Another decided in his early 30s that he would resign from his job at a Magic Circle law firm in London to move to California, where he set up a global recruitment practice. Another found her passion in defending the criminals of York, whilst building up her practice until she finally sold it. She now spends all her time paragliding in the most dangerous terrains of Europe. We all remain great friends 40 years on. A degree from Manchester University means you are equipped to make a difference in the world, to stand up for what is right and speak up for those who are not able to advocate for themselves. You've been instilled with the values of integrity, of empathy, and of justice. And it's these values that will guide you through life. The skills you have learned here are transferable to any field of law, or indeed life. As a Manchester graduate, you can genuinely do anything. And the learning doesn't stop here. Always remain curious. I did return to this university to study for an MBA, and since then have undertaken many courses, including at Harvard Business School. I would advise you to always remain curious. Don't stop learning. With the privilege of such an education also comes responsibility to give back. In fact, it was my cousin who was the first in our generation to go to university, and later he came back as chairman of the Board of Governors here at Manchester to oversee a £2 billion investment in redevelopment. I have served on economic partnerships in the community and various arts bodies, and my interest in the arts was certainly cultivated here at Manchester University. After all, it's not just about the slog. It's also about becoming a more rounded person. I would urge you to continue to cultivate the interest you gained here to make you a much more rounded individual. Don't neglect them, and wherever possible, give back. Incidentally, you might be interested to know that whilst I ended up qualifying as a barrister, that I'm actually a practicing barista. Yes, I founded a chain of coffee shops here in the Northwest, and I did go on into the family business. Little did I know, whilst I was studying Donahue and Stevenson, that I would end up studying the finer thread counts of Egyptian cotton and industrial laundry, but I love it. It was Nelson Mandela who said, "There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." In your case, a law degree has taught you to be curious, to think deeply, and to reflect critically. Keep doing this as you go forward in life. You have the power to bring about positive change, to fight for the rights of the unrepresented, and to help build a more equitable and to eradicate unjust systems. So, chase your dreams and be successful in whatever you set out to do. Congratulations, University of Manchester School of Social Science graduates, for after all, the world is yours to shape, and I have no doubt that you will do it with passion and purpose. Strive to make a valuable contribution to the whole of society and be the best versions of yourselves. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Javier García Oliva. I'm the head of law at the University of Manchester. Firstly, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart how proud and grateful I am to be here, celebrating your achievements with you and marking the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. There are some experiences in life which never become stale or lose their capacity to move us. Just as we'll never get tired of the beauty of my favorite landscapes, whether this is our beloved Peak District or the beaches of Andalusia. I will never take graduation ceremonies for granted. They are beautiful and deeply meaningful moments in university life, and not just for those obtaining a degree. The winter graduation ceremony has a particular and unique character, which makes it special and distinctive. It happens at the time of the year when we naturally think of warmth and community, whether for us this is associated with any of the religious holidays taking place or simply part and parcel of our wider culture. Much the same is true of graduation itself. It is a moment when we pause and are inclined to both look over our shoulder at the road that we have traveled and also to peer forward at the path ahead. It is bittersweet because it means a parting of the ways. For some people, receiving a degree marks the end of their time in the university, or perhaps even of this city. For those who are staying, it also signifies the ending of a particular era. Looking backwards, our wonderful students recall the highs and lows. What people who are graduating do not always realize is that this mixture of emotions is the same for us, lecturers. Things will never be quite the same again, because each of you brings something unique to our community. Every student changes the university in their passing through it, in little and in not so little ways. Communities are brilliant because they are made up of individual human beings with characteristics and gifts entirely of their own. This is absolutely true of the University of Manchester and its law, criminology, and sociology students. Of course, we are here to celebrate your academic achievements. That is the whole point of this day. And I couldn't be more conscious of the dedication, hard work, insights, and creativity which you all pour into your studies. That is, after all, what we are recognizing in awarding degrees. But we are really impressed by your attainments and appreciative of what you have brought to the University of Manchester. I cannot stress hard enough that whatever your new academic or professional adventures you have embarked on, you will always be part of this institution. We love hearing about the achievements of our alumni and everything that you get up to in the world beyond our campus. But we are also mindful of the legacy that all of your thoughts, ideas, and kindnesses leave behind. We're positive that you will make an immense contribution in whatever field you choose to pursue next. But we would like you to carry with you absolutely zero doubt about the huge gift that you have made to this community. Each one of you has sung a melody in our metaphorical choir that nobody else could sing, and it still echoes with us. Thank you very much.
I'm Rose Broad, I'm Head of Criminology, Vice President. On behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Catherine Coleman. Amy Louise Courtfriend. Gemma Manning. Niyusha Shishega. And for the degree of Master of Research Criminology, Michelle Corello. Laura Jean Perillon. Sophie Letitia Paul. And for the degree of Master of Arts Criminology, Matilda Alexandra Barclay. Maisie Corrigan. Christian Petra Kostash. Olivia Jane Krause. Shannon Cower Dillon. Emma Rose Dingledine. Iman Haider. Sheen Key Low. Brogan Amy Pritchard. Lucy Rebecca Sigston. Ruahan Sun. Maggie Rose Trethaway. Yuhan Wang. Lily Withington. And in Healthcare, Ethics and Law, Joanne Leslie De Pedro. Samantha Ferreira. Wendy Galvin. Kay Louise Grant. Katie Louise Handley. Ryan Jones. Sarah Louise Ledsome. Adjunar Willa Matheson. And in Human Rights, Law and Political Science, Alexander Dooley. Laura Gallagher. Alessandra Nicole Griffey. Natasha Harker. Lena Shazadi Hayat. Joseph Patrick Highland. Sophie Lennox. Chloe Charlotte Levy. Marianne Emily Graham Mould. Olivia Roberta Saxby. Catherine Etna Swift. And Sophie Grace Whittam. And in Human Rights, Law and Political Science Research Route, Jessie Thomas Granger. And in Human Rights Political Science, Sarah Baptista Martins. Mariana Firth. Jessica Bryony Hench. AJ Ladd. Jane Rind. Lakha Tiwari. Andrada Erdea. And in Security and International Law, Mashari Suleiman Aliaya. Alexander Neil Anderson. Oscar Beavis. Jordan Tom Hindmore. Carla Hokalek. And for the degree of Master of Laws, Corporate Governance, Sherry Piyush Darmani. Kionji Ma. Sifafalafi Nathabo Malanga. Yi Drow Drun. And in healthcare, ethics and law, Robert William Jordan Alego. Emily Rose Baldwin. Nilofar Bargir. Chanel Champaneria. Emily Darkin. Rebecca Elkington. Georgette Alicia Marie Garvey. Claire Louise Haig. Rhiannon May Hannaford Hanks. Rashika Hari Rajan. Yuya Huang. Grace Kite. Aoife McGeehan. Killeran Harriet Monaghan Metcalf. Sophie Louise Norsworthy. Francis Romain. Rebecca Sargent. Charlotte Mary Louise Smith. Madeline Grace Spendelow. Joanna Tomasowski. Andrew Webb. Ziling Yan. And in intellectual property, Chandrika Tarsin Abudin. Mridal Bat. Nikita Ninad Bokil. Chang Chu Chen. Shaori Chen. Yida Gao. And in international business and commercial law, Sherry Idem Akwa. Mohammed Ali Ahmed Al Amwamla. Hala Tuami Arabi. Yarlin Bao. Beth Brown. Niharika Ravindra Chavan. Shoya Chopra. Mariana Christophides. Hiruna Dabarera. Mariam Walid Mohammed Mahmoud Taha El Dawi. Christakis Georgiadis. Baby Naz Jain. Sija Leao. G Ma. Kais Naiz Mohammed. Shubi Pandey. Anita Paskevich. Sheen Jin Chi. Leo Suawadi. Yi Shin Shu. Liang Yan. Bin Kin Lang. Zi Jane Yao. Damilola Kikilomo Yusuf. Shoyi Zhang. Wen Hui Zhang. Ya Zhao. And in international economic law, Ji Chin Lee. And in international financial law, Chukunyaram Dabrachukyu Aham Ajalam. Shad Khalid Al-Naji. Arena Iona Costelli. Sinyao Ma. Shou Feng Weng. And in law, Wanting Tai. Bei Ning Gua. Rocky Gua. Fei Yu Lee. Wei Ming Song. Yu Xin Yan. Sai Yang Yu. Ji Yang Yao. Angela Al-Sood. Nkazi Monique Blair. Jolene and Wendalimbi Kalunga. Eliza Kaiperzo. And for the degree of Master of Science, Financial Crime and Compliance in Digital Societies, Angela Suzanne Berry. Nicholas John Herquin. Richard Kiddies. Kalpna Kathari. Fareda Sands. And in healthcare, ethics and law, James Alder. Sarah Anisha Brunton. Patrick Donnell Anthony Delaney. Robin Yunching Haysom. Madeline Jacobs. Urwa Aleem Khan. William Hales Spurway. And for the award of Postgraduate Diploma Healthcare Ethics and Law, Hanan Amer Sawar. Emily Vine. And in law, Xiao Ying Dong. And in public international law, Dut An Yuan. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Criminology with Honours, Darcy Barrington Chapel. Asiya Begum. And in Criminology with International Study with Honours, Olivia Sissons. And in Social Sciences, Sociology and Criminology with Honours, Zara Abigail Payton. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Law with Honours, Mohammed Asad Butt. Liam Campbell. Danielle Dorasuinati. Georgina Douglas. Joshua Michael Edward Garside. Georgia Louise McPhail. Eve Morrison. Bonginkosi Moyo. Brian Okwesi. Luke Stamp. And in Law with Criminology with Honours, Valentina Desordi. Nikita Ikube Lobite. And in Law with International Study with Honours, Thomas Clark. Martina Ferreira. Maria Caitlin Lyons. And in Law with Politics with Honours, Joseph Bird. Harry Tucker. And for the degree of Master of Science, Social Research Methods and Statistics, Mengzi Wang.
Okay, before we do anything else, I have to tell you, we have been in the presence of the Graduation A team here. Fantastic speeches. Reading all those names is a tough gig. Can you please tell them how well they did? That was fantastic. Right, people, we're nearly there, nearly the end of the ceremony. That wasn't so bad, was it? No slipping, no tripping, couple of selfies, some fabulous shoes in this ceremony, I have to say. So, the excellent shoe count was very high today. So, I have two little jobs for the new graduates to do. So you came in the hall and you were graduands, you were about to get your degree, and you are now the most recent University of Manchester graduates in the world. So that's quite cool, actually, isn't it? So, graduates, can you stand up for me, those who've graduated today? Make sure your tassel's on the left. That's the sign that you are actually a graduate of the university. And what I'd like you to do is just turn yourselves so that you can see your family and your friends and your supporters. I'm sure you want to give your family a big round of applause. Okay, can I ask friends and families and supporters to stand up for me, please? If you can, if you can. That clap from the graduates wasn't bad, but I've got a feeling you can do better than that. Can you give this amazing crop of graduates a really big round of applause? There you go. Right, stay where you are. By magic, I've got you where you need to be, standing up for the end of the ceremony. So just stay there if you can. I knew you could do it, you see. I can always tell when an audience has that sort of applause in them. It's a skill. Right, one more little formal thing, and then we can let you go on to the rest of your day, which I hope is fabulous. Especially to graduates, on behalf of the university, I once again congratulate you on your fantastic achievements. And I wish you genuinely every success and every happiness in your future lives and careers. And I now declare this ceremony closed. Thank you very much.